Shares BIE branch. She is also the president for MHRD IIC, that is Institute Interaction Cell, member of Women Subcommittees for MACCIA Nasik, president of Institute Alumni Association, head of Women Empowerment Cell, and also she is the approved guide of SPPU University Pune. She is instrumental in establishing the Women Empowerment Cell at Sandeep University, and she is spreading the awareness of women hygiene through design and development of sanitary napkin vending machine and the incinerator for girls. Apart from this, she has many of applause to her name. Just to name few of them, she has been awarded by various awards such as Best Performance Faculty Award in the year 2010, then Women Achiever Award in the field of education, which was given by Nasik Engineering Cluster Nasik in 2016, then recognition for women empowerment, which was given by Rotary, that is Rotary Nasik branch in 2017, then excellence in research given by EET CRS Academy in the year 2018. Then in year 2018 again, mentoring for entrepreneurship and women empowerment, that is Prerna 2018. The awarding agency was Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, Industrial and Agriculture, Nasik. Then the latest award which she received was Best Outstanding Educator of the Year in the year 2020 by the Institute of Education and Research, that is Kamar Rajar Institute of Education and Research. So with this short introduction, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Gayatri Pade. So now I take this opportunity to introduce to you the today's second speaker. So the today's second speaker which we are having with us is Mr. Jagdish Patel. Now Jagdish Patel sir is working as an incubator manager for Sandeep Technology Business Incubator. He is also the convener for the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Cell in Sandeep University. He has received various grants, just to name few, a grant of 6,90,000 from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, for conducting various entrepreneurship programs. Also, he has received a grant of 1 lakh from Innovation Entrepreneurship Development Cell for research and research project development. He has one patent to his name, and apart from that, he has also filed 2 patents, and he has various national and international publications in his name. So he has presented his research papers in 13 national and international conference and research papers in 31 national and international journals, and he has given expert delivery talk, 8 expert delivery talks till now. So with this short introduction of both the speakers, now I open this platform for discussion of today's lecture. So Dr. Gayatri ma'am, it's over to you. So firstly we'll start with Gayatri ma'am's session, and then we'll have Jagdish sir's presentation. Ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas Kunde sir. Respected principal of Prawara Rural Education Society's College of Pharmacy for Women Chinsoli, Dole sir, all the students, faculties, heads of the institute, a very good morning to one and all. So today's topic of discussion is entrepreneurship awareness. So we'll start. Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the screen is visible.
Is it moving?
Yeah, now we have a slide of definitions, few
Yeah.
definitions.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, as we are teachers, we always start with the theory and then go to the practical, and we match theoretical practical concept to prove the concept. So, likewise, I'm going the same, starting from a few definitions so that students can get basic idea. So, participants are students and faculty, right?
Mhm.
Vikas sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us start with the theory. What is entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship development? So, starting with what is entrepreneur? He's a person whose goal is to create or capitalize on new economic opportunities through innovation. So, there is the difference between the businessman and entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs always start with the new concept. He create his own capitalize own enterprise in the new area which is not already in existence, so it is apart from whatever in existence. Okay, so that is entrepreneur. Coming to the entrepreneurship, so while developing this enterprise, creating this or capitalizing the economic opportunities, the process he follows is an entrepreneurship, because he have to follow the different path whatever already people have followed in existence. So that is the entrepreneurship. Coming to the entrepreneurial community, it is a community where significant economic and social entrepreneurial activity exists within an effective system of public and private support. So the community, because whatever product, whatever innovation, whatever idea we are coming with, who are the user? Community. So, entrepreneurial community is that who will support whatever by means of the economic and social entrepreneurial activity. And the step by step process to grow to the entrepreneur is the entrepreneurship development. So, for that, policies and practices are need to be framed so that whatever goal is aimed at the beginning can be achieved. So this is all about the entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. Now, who is entrepreneur or who can become an entrepreneur? Who is passionate about what you are trying to achieve. You have to start with some aim, some goal to do something new and be passionate about that goal. Can be entrepreneur who has a focus on opportunity where others cannot. As we have seen in the beginning, we have to be different, or entrepreneur have to be different from the existing businesses, enterprises, who should ready to do hard work, who should ready for long drive, because entrepreneurship is a long journey. It is not that overnight we have done some entrepreneurship course and we become entrepreneur. It requires a lengthy period to become a successful, so one should be ready for that. So I can say entrepreneurship or entrepreneur is a mind state instead of some position. You should have that mindset. It is a state of mind. Okay, so one should ready for long drive in this journey, have a self belief, who should be a good team player, because for entrepreneurship team size is small at the beginning. So team player need to play multiple roles. So One should be a good team player and ready to play the different roles in the team. Who will work, plan, I'll add one, do and work. So the cycle is continuous. Work, plan, do, work. Continuously this cycle need to be executed to be a successful entrepreneur. And honesty and integrity. So one should first honest with ourselves, then we can be honest with the other. So these are the basic characteristics that entrepreneur should possess. Who can be entrepreneur? I'll start from this. People with underused talent. They are having the talent, but the talent is not used completely. So these people want to do something different. So they can go for the entrepreneurship. Small businesses. Already they are doing small businesses, but want to do something different, want to grow, can think of the entrepreneurship. Unsatisfied employee. Being a teacher, being a professor, we are also having some uh, low level of satisfaction as we have to do the same repetitive work. Same might be the state in the industry. People may get boredom with doing the same repetitive thing. So they are not satisfied with the current portfolio. Can think of the entrepreneurship. Innovators who always think to do something different in a different way can think of the entrepreneurship. Self-employed who has their own, so to grow, to expand, they can think of it. Youth is having a lot of power, imagination, skills. So that's why government is promoting youth to become an entrepreneur, and that's why the today's session is for specifically the youth who are unemployed can think of the entrepreneurship to become a self-employed, to make other employed, so to become a job giver instead of a job seeker when you are unemployed. Same is for the youth. Social entrepreneurs. So these people can think of the entrepreneurship and they can go for it. How to start the journey? I have taken this for a student perspective as we are in the college stage. So this is the right time to think of. So it's not like third year, final year, first year, from the first year, this concept should be introduced so that till final year, they can achieve something. In general, what happened? We start with the third year, final year, and as they mature, the time is that they have to leave the institute. So I think it should be start from the first year itself. So for entrepreneurship development phases, first phase is the conception. We have to come up with the idea. So first ideation should be there, idea presentation should be there. So for in first year, one can conduct one session, one contacts for the idea generation. Just present the idea, whether it is valid, not valid, viable, not viable, it's okay. But just come up with the idea generation. And once idea is pitched, one can start with the project planning, only planning, how it can be developed. That is sufficient at this level, first year level or stage one where you are starting. So for regional capacity, we should have the education and technical assistance for this idea to be developed. So I'll map both in parallelly. Next stage is implementation. So once idea is proved, idea is accepted, some basic planning is done, then second is the implementation. It starts from the development of the prototype creation, model making, simulation, and testing. So with this, idea is conceptualized completely. By means of the prototype, idea can be verified, whether it is viable or not viable. So in the development phase, we come to know actual problems that are facing to implement the idea. So here again, the idea can be modified, extended. This can be done in this implementation phase. So R&D centers, universities, industrial parks can support this implementation. So you might having MOU with your different industries and different R&D centers. So you can give the presentation of this development, prototype creation and testing phase so that they can help you to be a to have a perfect product or which is the viable, doable, and the product can be developed out of this phase. So what is the outcome of this implementation phase? And the prototype is completely developed, concept is proven, and it's the pre-mature stage of the product. For the marketing, production and launching is expected. Here, the aesthetic look of the product, packaging, marketing plan, such things come into the phase. So this is that phase where the project is converted into the product and then it has to be launched into the market. So for that you need the funding, money. So for that we can approach to the different funding agency. For that we have to go for the availability of the capital and community support. Many funding agencies are there who supports this activity. So this is the short way we can say to develop the entrepreneurship. The journey can be started from the concept, then implementation by means of the prototype. Prototype can be foolproofed with help of the R&D centers, industries, because they are into the market. They can give the expectation of the market and what are the problem when are faced while developing one product. That can be inputs can be taken from this. And last, to launch the product into the market. So these are the phases I have. This is the source I have taken it as. Talking about our curriculum. Now, these phases will map with our curriculum. I think I'm giving this with respect to engineering. I think same is for the pharmacy also, as we are affiliated to SPPU. In SPPU, from first year, PBL is introduced. So in PBL, we can start with an idea. So how PBL can be conducted? Give different research journals, magazine, products, then even startup companies are there. On net number of startup company are there related to pharmacy. Just give them assignment to study that and note down the outcome, what they have studied out of that. So this is the PBL, and after studying, they might think something, they might strike something, spark something that yes, this is in the market and we can do something different. So in PBL, market research can be conducted, whatever existing products are there, how industry is working. Likewise, survey can be done where then student can pitch with some idea that yes, we can do like this. Okay. So after first year or second year, because first year they get time to settle down, so we can start in the second year. After second year, they come into the third year where mini project concept is there for engineering, might be similar is for the pharmacy, where concept proofing of this idea can be done. Though it is raw, the basic prototype can be developed, though it is raw. It can be converted, it can be developed by means of their mini project activity in third year. So this journey is of 1 year or 6 months based on when you are starting this. So within that 6 months, 1 year, their idea becomes somehow matured and they can develop the mini project or prototype for concept proofing, because they may know about the resources required, what are the resources are available in the institute. For that, institute can take a tour within a department so that student can come to know what are the facilities available there. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So to understand this, Next, after concept proofing, they can go for their final year project. Now they have invested their 1.5 year. And for final year project, they are having complete 1 year so that they can go for the next level of the product. They can give the product look, they can give the aesthetic look to their prototype, whatever problems they are facing. Meanwhile, as we have discussed, the presentation can be given to the industry, to the R&D institute, or the users who are the proposed user of their product or project. So idea can be presented in front of them, and feedback can be given, and whatever lacuna can be found, those can be improved through the final year. So here journey is not finished. After their final year, they are free to focus full time on this idea, concept, whatever outcome of this project. Okay, because in the final year they are still having their curriculum, number of activities, exams, practical. So after this they are totally free. So here now their mindset is clear whether they want to start for the production and marketing for the product they have developed. So here they can focus and identify the uniqueness, present their uniqueness, because to be into the market, uniqueness should be projected. So actually this uniqueness we start thinking from PBL itself, but now they have to identify and focus and project their uniqueness so that user or public or society can accept their product. So once they're very clear with this, it's an iteration. Find it, gap is there, reduce the gap, remove the hurdles, and rework, come with the foolproof concept. So at this stage, now they can think of starting the startup, which is the pre-state of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the bit mature step after the startup. So here they can think of the startup by starting their production and marketing. Got this concept? How we can focus? To understand this, I will share my case study. As sir said, we have developed a sanitary napkin vending machine. How we move ahead? So the case study started with in 2015, when from government we received a GR. That government has circulated a GR that every colleges where girl students are there, they need to have a sanitary napkin vending machine. So likewise, the circular came to principal. He directed to me as being a head of women empowerment cell. And then I thought, why not to develop it ourselves? Being electronics engineer, we have to develop this machine in the campus, in college itself. So from this, the journey of this napkin vending machine started. Then I have given this assignment to my third year student after NSS camp. Some student approached me. They don't have any topic as they were late due to the NSS camp. And they asked me for the topic. Then I have given the topic to develop napkin vending machine in 2015 as a mini project. And here you can see how the raw concept they have developed by means of the prototype. Initially, they have generated this conveyor belt. They thought the napkin will be on the conveyor belt, and as conveyor belt will move, the napkin can be vended. So this was the very raw, but still I encouraged them. It's a good, and we decided to go ahead with the same project in the final year. So in final year, they rework on the methodology that conveyor belt is replaced by means of the spiral technology. Meanwhile, I have asked them to visit the colleges where napkin vending machines are installed. I have communicated respected authority of that college and that please allow students to open the machine and see the what there is inside the machine. So a little bit reverse engineering is done. Then they clear the concept, and initially they have developed whatever the product as it is in the market. No innovation was there at this stage. But what was the outcome of this stage? Concept was foolproof and the machine was working as per the expectation given by the government. Then we presented this idea to our authorities or management for the validation and approval. So believe me, every management, every principal is very much supportive for such activities by means of the funding, by means of anything, whatever support we want to develop such product. So likewise, also our management supported us. They have given us said money of 1 lakh rupees initial so that we can go for the mass production and launch this product into the society. So then we have work on the aesthetic look. We have then resist, because IPR is very much important for your product. So initially nothing new was there in our product. So what we have done, we have registered the our logo, and we have got the trademark for this logo and the name. So in market we have launched this particular product as Easy Vent, a hygienic sanitization. Now what was the hurdle? We, being an institute, cannot sell the product into the market. That was the main hurdle. So for that, we have identified the sister company of our college, Carrot Technology Private Limited, Nashik, who marketed our product. In same way, you also can identify the existing industry who can launch your product into the market. So outcome at 2017. So journey was started into 2015 with prototype. In 2016, it was foolproof concept. Sir, it is going to end. What I have to do? I have to restart the session. Hello?
Just a minute, ma'am. Within 10, after 10 minutes, we'll start with, you have to join the same link, ma'am.
Okay, so I have to start with the same link.
And dear students, after 10 minutes, we request you all to please join on the same link. Okay, ma'am. You can start, ma'am. You can proceed, ma'am.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So, next to that, the journey is not ended over here. Though we are into the market, we have developed the product and launched in the market. So, first outcome of this was the aesthetic look and trademark, and we have developed into the, we have launched it into the market. Till that, market was very much captured by this same product, but still we have introduced it into the market. So you have to enlist the feature of your product. So these were the feature of our initial product. It is a coin based. Any combination of coin we have introduced for 5 rupees. We have ended. It is a configurable. You can make it for the 10 rupees, 5 rupees. But initially we make it for the 5 rupees, and any combination of 5 rupees, that is 2 rupees, 2 coin and 1 rupees, 5 coin of 1 rupees, single coin of 5 rupees. Any combination we can allowed through this coin box to insert. So one has to, you might have this machine in your college. You have to insert the coin, and then you can vend the napkin from this slot. Here we have kept one window to monitor the stock, whether the napkins are there or finished, so that it can be reloaded. And whatever money is generated, we have used the same money to purchase the napkins out of that. And here the green color display is there, which shows the process, because if one insert the 1 rupees coin 5 times, it may take the time. So here the window is given, which gives the status of the vending, that process is going on, please wait. So when the process of coin acceptance is completed, then the napkin can vend from here. So this was the success of the journey started in 2015. Then next year, next product we have got, while marketing into the market, we found some hurdles that in rural area, no electricity is there. As previous product was the coin based electricity, we have given the battery backup, though the electricity gone. But still the problem is that in rural area there may be no electricity. So for this mechanical machine is developed where one can add the coin from here, insert the coin from here and rotate this lever, and the particular napkin can be vended from here. So same slot was given for monitoring the stock, and this is the point where you can collect the napkin. So this was the next product. Then we started on innovation when the basic concept was foolproof. So during the time, then Indian government started campaigning about the digital payment, cashless payment. So we decided to make the machine cashless. So for this, one has to pay through the uh, Bhim UPI, like Paytm and many UPI came into the market. The concept was foolproof. People are accepted using the digital payment. So we decided to go with that. But still problem was there in rural area, and in sometimes there may be no network. Then how people can pay and vend the napkin? So for that we have kept both the manual as well as the digital payment. So if electricity is not there, still they can get the napkin by means of the manual way, that is the inserting coin. And if network is there, they can vend it by scanning the QR code, making the payment. And in this way we have made this innovation, that we have introduced a dual pay machine, cashless machine. I think there is no machine available in the market in this way. So we have registered a patent for that. We have registered a patent, and also for this innovative idea we got the funding of 1 lakh from DST, Government of India, for a prototype development. So it is the dual mail, and here is the patent detail of this. So you can understand it's not done overnight. We have to give some time. That's why I'm asking to start this from the first year itself. Next, we have developed a product for industry. In industry, the users are fixed. Likewise, in college, number of girls are there. They are varying when the year changes. But in industry, the users are same year to year. We know that we have a finger biometric attendance concept was then foolproof in 2019. People started using that, and then we decided to use this for the industry. So industry, the user can register their biometric over here, and by using the biometric, they can vend the napkin from here. Still, we have kept both modes available, QR code and the Coinbase, if this particular mode get fail. So support system is there. We have to think about plan A, plan B, plan C. So we go on adding the features. Still we have maintained the basic features. So this was the new invention. Then we have also registered patent for this. It is yet to be published. Then next is the current era, that is 2021, where pandemic was there, and thing was expected the transaction should be now contactless, cashless. For this we have came up with the new vending machine concept, where user in the college, if forget to use the mask and head cap, that's the PPE kit. Nowadays it is compulsory to use the mask. So we have added the multiple products along with the napkins, that is the mask and the head cap if required. So at present mask and the napkin. So as we have to be contactless, we to avoid the contamination, we have developed an app which can interact with the machine, and through that app we can select whether we want the napkin or we want a mask. So we can select it, we can pay it again using the UPI mode, and after payment the user has to one facility is given, that contactless again hand sanitizer dispensing machine we have added into the machine itself. They can clean their hand, and then they can collect the napkin or mask where whatever it is required. So this is the next innovation we have introduced in this pandemic, and patent is in the process to file. So what I want to say again, moral of the story is that re-research and innovation is required. It's not one-time process. You have to repeat. You can think the vending machine was there in exist, but what the different modes, machines, their levels can be modified and new product can be introduced. So innovation is not like that to invent anything new. Whatever in existence you can modify, and if it is useful to the society user, it will be accepted as a innovation. So you might be getting surprised that I have written here scam 1992. What is the relevance to the story I have shared with the napkins? It's not related to that, but I think all of you might have seen the scam 1992. Have you
Yes, ma'am.
enjoyed it?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah. So what the moral you have taken from scam 1992, the Harshad Mehta? He has done a lot of research. You can just visualize that scene when government changes. He used to go through the magazines, the policy that government is going to introduce, and according to that he used to decide his policy for the further line of action. So he is into the all type of money interaction, started from the uh, uh, that market, share market, then into the money lender, and many money market he has captured just based on his research attitude. It was not like that he has just started